Enchantress.
League's assassin. Ursa warrior.
Fellow shaman.
Lena.
Shadow fiend.
Points away.
Earth spirit.
Very much. Sunsfan here with trend packs of trendpacks.twitter.com/reddit/rdota2.
Thank you. I'm glad you finally got my contractual promotions correct.
Excellent. So we have one stand-in here for NaVi in the grand finals, and it is Chu. I know talking about. I will check right now. Commands 1000, definitely not the right Chu. Assume it's not the one from. Ended up quitting for League of Legends.
Beautiful.
Got top ranked and then came back to Han. Washed up.
Alrighty. Well, as you can see, we have some presidents elected here.
Oh, okay. Yes.
We have General and Matumba Man. So we're gonna be watching to see if they can both stay alive until the 12-minute mark. What do you think? So we got.
General's gonna have an easy time staying alive.
It is very difficult.
Against Matumba. Counter, if you. This might be the first game we've seen Navi actually get their hands on Enchant and entire tournament.
Definitely the most banned hero, it feels like. We don't have too many to go around this entire tournament. Showing up in that first phase versus it's not even just NaVi. But you can see they get the aggro invade from both teams. And so we'll get to a peek.
Peace. Bounties. The actual bounties came, not. We need to change the name of our bounty. Too confusing for me and the viewers, I'm sure.
Oh, of course. Yes. Thank you.
We're gonna see Corrupt play here. Gracious. Off lane. Awesome.
Alright, looks like he's been practicing it up here. So that means who's our supports then? It's going to be Mind Control on the Rubik and Miracle on his famous Earth Spirit. GH playing Shadow Fiend in the mid.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
Lots of role switches. That could have been another great challenge. Not to be this time around.
Alright.
It'd be fun to watch GH Shadow Fiend mid.
Probably the most commonly requested one. It's role swaps. But we were just getting so many anyway that it didn't seem fair to even make it a bounty.
Did not seem fair. Top lane, we're going to see him pale up to 3 heroes. General might be in a lot of trouble. Remember, he's the VIP. Will he go down? He very slowly, but get first blood. It's a 1-for-1. In fact, Mind Control actually gets first. NaVi takes the bounty for that. And the VIP is no longer in Navi's favor.
President down.
VIP. Thank you to Buka for putting that in the patch notes, the extra VIP text. But yeah, obviously first blood goes away of Navi, they get extra gold, but they lose the bounty. Now we're just looking.
Yeah, I like the pick. Obviously, it used to be a classic counter up against the Enchantress, and we were kind of just looking for, you know, you have a Shadow Fiend in the mid, and you have this Pangolier offlane guy who's certainly not your most standard kind of an offlane hero. He doesn't really attribute that kind of team fight control that you usually look for. His top lane might be getting that Ursa counter here once again.
Yeah, this is really, really, really rough when you don't have Untouchable. They're going to dive pretty deep, though. They will get the kill. The question is, can Chu pick off Miracle in the meantime? A couple more right clicks will do, along with the Impale. Matumba Man now. Turn around to Chu. No spells to work with for the next 10 seconds or so. It's just ring around the rosy. Will he find the kill? The bear.
Oh, the dance!
Needs a little bit of vision. He has the Earthshock available. And a juke to the side, so Chu should be able to survive.
Oh
here.
no, but Chu!
Gonna find Mind Control, or is it the other way around? Telekinesis into Matumba Man's right click. Alright, finally finds his way to the grave.
So close. Very nice plays that juke around the trees for that long, but eventually going down there. And yeah, we were talking about during the draft though, just like what kind of hero we wanted to see, something from Matumba Man to make a lot of space to allow both GH and Kuroki to get a bunch of items going. So think Ursa's an excellent choice, especially when you're snowballing so hard like this. To create a constant map pressure threat in terms of Roshan, and then once he has that Blink Dagger, you're always going to be wary about where you're farming loads on top of you.
Wary about where you're farming.
Yes.
I like that. That's very poetic of you.
Tell me.
Bottom lane, we haven't really talked about this too much. Like we said, is Pangolier gets the shield crash off onto Crystallize. What do you think about Pangolier this game? As we're going to see the shackle into the right click and Crystallize. I don't think this will be enough for the kill because of the swashbuckle and many escape mechanisms up. Is there any Pangolier game not good? I guess you have the Doom net. Bad.
I mean, any
like
general like match community things you're going to be looking out for.
Not
if your team's lacking, like, I don't think he's reliable control, really, right? Like, the Rolling Thunder isn't really an initiation. It's kind of like that. You want a position for someone who initiates, and then you kind of follow up, and so
yeah, exactly.
In that same sense, Earth Spirit is probably the best hero in the game. Spirit Breaker, Earth Spirit, so reliable. And there he is in the mid lane.
Yeah, real reliable as he misses
space.
his roll. It is Miracle playing it.
Oh,
okay.
GH!
Barely stays alive thanks to that Fairy Fire. Dendy not able to finish him off. Miracle is just going to right click with that Orb of Venom.
Precious bump.
Right today with that health cell. Yeah, I know Miracle loves probably the what I want to say throughout the scene. A lot of Timber Saw mid, Axe mid. That was actually during the days that Liquid was struggling. I want about top lane. We're going to see on the general, and again, he will die. Probably the worst VIP choice, considering he's in the.
Let's see. Yeah, how many kills do they even have at this point?
Died 3 times.
He's died 3 times, and then the only other person who died was Chu. So, yeah, a little bit rough. I told you.
Mid lane, Miracle. Roll again, but harm done. That's the XP here. Looking at the actual CS department. Crystallize on a Lycan, 32 and definite out favor in CS in favor of Navi, but of course, in fact, let's see how the net works. It's actually quite even, which, if you think about it, is kind of stupid. You got 3 kills, 1 assist, and only 10 less CS than the opposing carry, but he has more farm. Is that dumb?
That's life.
That's weird.
It is a little bit odd, but those early game kills, they're not that impactful. Especially because General's actually around the same net worth as a Pangolier anyway. That's really the gap, right, where it's like that goal from General dying, and then I'd rather have this kind of farm on a Pangolier as try and get him off to a good start. He's gone for the Arcanes early on. Just help him spam that swashbuckle.
Oh, Matumba Man might be in some trouble. This is our second VIP likely to die here as General finally gets some revenge. So no VIP bounties for each respective team.
He's so sad.
Good news is there will be game 2 and a game 3 at the very least. Try again.
What do we got now? Dendy is dumpstering GH. Now doubled up on it. We haven't talked too much about this lane, but every time I look over, GH is raising the river, so it's it's a bit rough here. He's got 12 souls right now. All right, they're bringing in the team. They gotta save this lane.
Yes, they are. Telekinesis, and GH get a couple nice raises off. LSA is gonna connect with the Laguna Blade, and Dendy will find that kill. And here's the shackle as Dendy applies more pressure with that nuke. As Miracle attempting to stay alive on the backside. One more right click to do for Neko. In fact, it's gonna be the Ether Shock. Dendy will finally die, but that means 3 dead for Liquid. He got experience for 1 of those, I think. Oh, second one.
He actually almost survived the Rubik play as well with the raindrop, but narrowly able to bring him down first. And that means, yeah, it is a big gain for the Radiant side, about 510 gold. Top lane. Oh, there's the Rolling Thunder. Oh, look at that wall bounce.
Traverse down up to here.
All right, see ya.
Nice. Impetus goes through that, though, right?
The what, sorry?
Impetus should go through that once he hits 6.
I would believe so. Launch him on in there.
Yeah, anything that is magic piercing is typically good. I would say Bane's Fiends are not that great because it's such a long. Haven't really tested any of that out yet, though. Bottom lane, Impale's gonna miss from Chu, but the shackle is there and mind control will fall. And now we have a 3 versus 1 onto Matumba Man. Does he have his ult? Level 5 right now, so very, very aggressive. It might cost him his life, but nope.
Yeah, he's still got 1 too.
Still.
Playing a little bit aggressive, but top lane, they're trying to set up on a General here. They have the Rolling Thunder, so this should be quite the combo. The two rolling boulders of the game.
Wow. One pushes them out of the way, though. It doesn't really synergize that well. I don't know. Oh, here we go, though. There's the stun from Miracle and the roll in and the double roll. You were right! Into the swashbuckle, Kuroki. Look at the synergy trend.
Did you see that use of the ward rock? That was pretty cool.
What? Oh, yeah.
He just like went right off the tower.
Yeah, that's quite
and back.
nice.
I think Kuro's been practicing a little bit of the old Pangolier.
I think ours not working bounce off factor is a bad thing or
Fuel for my fire.
It's probably it's a bad thing for Pangolier, but it's a good thing in general. He would be extremely strong at ganking at level 6, right? Because everyone's trying to hug their tower for defense, and then it ends up just screwing you.
Right.
That sounds kind of frustrating. Although I'm glad you bounce off racks, because I haven't played the hero myself.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, but yeah, you do bounce off the racks and not those towers. So that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Not
perfect sense.
Seneko getting chased bot lane. Mind control getting blocked by the creeps. Telekinesis will not come this time. Has shapeshifted 50 seconds. Dendi, though, like you said, completely dumpstering this. Yeah, GH and Miracle are going to try to double team onto Dendi.
Bottom lane.
Bottom lane might have some action here. Looks like they're going to find a kill on the Rubik as Seneko looks to be next. Now turns into a 1v1 Matumba Man versus Crystallize. Matumba Man's actually getting wrecked. He does have Enrage, though. Crystallize is just going to kite him. That shapeshift, see if he can get anything off as the Earth Shock will not be nearly enough. Crystallize well in this bottom lane.
Yeah, played it really safe too. Just kept kiting the Ursa all around until the perfect moment, and now he is well on his way to the first.
Oh, Kuroki bot lane! He got the shield slam off. Crash, I should say, wasn't enough to take him out though.
Yeah, actually has the first.
Oh god, Kuroki's getting chased by these wolves. Did that dude literally? How much resist do they have?
Oh, he died! He actually went down from it. Wow. Got him.
Got it on camera.
Those
really.
wolves.
That shield crash did no damage to the wolf.
They have 80% magic damage.
80%.
Thanks.
They've had some rough times, man. But the wolves have been going through some troubles lately. I mean, remember, people didn't even skill it for a while. It's like 0 points wolves and you just get howl and feral.
That was not a good time. Dark Ages, if you... GH trying his best to recover in this mid lane. Still, if you look at the net worth, middle of the pack, not what you want to... Shadow. Dendi is now 9. Literally just kill him. Look at the mini-map, dude. You got Liquid trying to surround Dendi again. He's actually very smart about this. Matumba was going to get the Earthshock off, but Chu is here, potentially. LSA is not going to connect. I hear the Rolling Thunder coming through with Kuroki and company, able to take out the Rasta. As Miracle gets a beautiful stun, and into the right clicks from Matumba. That drops to the deck. A much-needed kill for Liquid. Matumba Man continuing the pressure. Blaze and Rage will mitigate a lot of that damage. Shield crash onto 2 heroes. Kuroki pretty damn tanky. Has that Javelin now as well. Mind control will find his way to the grave. Crystallize attempts to. He's going to have a nice block on the Miracle. A lot of damage. And there's the impetus. Into the double impale. Beautifully done. 4 dead in favor of Na'Vi.
Liquid, you better watch these roll swaps. I don't know. There's definitely some issues happening here. The mid lane, a disaster for GH, absolutely destroyed by Dendi, and then they're forced to do these big 5-man ganks mid, and they're not paying off in the slightest. Everyone's just dying from the side of the Dire, and then I think Matumba Man's someone who didn't go down there, but he's just like stuck on the outskirts because he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have a Mask of Madness complete, and he doesn't have a Blink complete. He does have the Mask now, but he won't be here in time for this fight.
Oh, Chu's dead. They're not able to take out Roche. Matumba Man pops the Enrage quite early. Roche is at half HP. I think overconfidence has it. They haven't lost a game.
True, they haven't lost a game. They've done tons of bounties.
Oh, Kuroki gets shackled into the Laguna Blade. Fortunately for him, the rolling not out in time. Miracle, he's going to get this. He's going to snatch that haste away from General.
That bag time for a while, though.
3 untouchables, quite good, but Matumba Man is here into the Pale that was stolen from Mind Control. Way of Liquid. Gets back into this game. They have a 5k deficit to work with. Definitely help, though. Yeah,
and they're playing well around the leg and ultimate. He's level 2 Necro, but still 20 more seconds on his ult. But I don't think they're going to get this in
Mind
time.
Control dies to the Dragon Slave. And Matama Man stuck inside the pit, pops the Enrage, has Mask of Madness to work with, and Kale's not going to hit. Matama Man, oh, dodges the LSA, very nice, but again, Dandy just deals way too much damage. The buyback
He doesn't even have level 9.
from
There's
Rubik.
no ulti.
GH getting chased now. Dendy looking for an LSA. He's gonna, nope, barely misses. The Shrine is up, and I think with this, Dendy probably backs off. Gonna continue though. As I say that, the Wolves are dealing so much damage with the Necro books. Miracle looks to be next on the list potentially. Has absolutely no mana. Tries to roll out, but that's a double kill for Crystallize. Again, Pangolier not able to get that ult off. It is a complete team wipe for NaVi.
I mean, look at these heroes. You have Lena, you have Enchantress, and you have Lycan. I mean, Nyx and Shaman, they can work at many stages of the game, but these 3 heroes are spectacular at the very beginning, right? If you get off to any sort of a decent start. Lena just so much magic damage to throw at her opponents. He doesn't even really have items. He has like phase 1, Perseverance, some nulls. Like it's mostly just the spellcasting that Dendy's been on point with so far. Doesn't need any sort of mobility or anything like that.
Bucks was lean. That was a super
like,
super
yeah,
cheap pick, right?
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Echo, he's gonna find Matoma Man, puts down the wards, but here comes GH to finish him off. They should be able to clean these up with the Enrage as well. Chu is here though. Oh, the Impale will miss, but the Impetus is coming through. Nice stun from Miracle from the sidelines as Crystallize attempting to chase. Chu gets the Urn Charge. This might be enough to kill Matoma Man. We'll have to take a look as the Magnetize is coming through now. Miracle. Nice job of creating some space. Pushes General away. Looks like he'll die in the end, one way or the other. Last Impetus comes through. But he does save Matoma Man. That's definitely what was the objective there. 8K net worth lead for NaVi. This is, we talked about this with the lineup. A very early game centric lineup. You want to put that advantage in the. We might have more action here. GH is going to dodge the LSA, but the Impetus is just destroying him. Kuroki gets a beautiful rolling thunder onto a couple of heroes, but really to no avail. He has no backup whatsoever. Damage mitigation for now.
That's a level 3 Necro, and now with the Lycan ulti coming back up. He's level 13, that's the 90-second cooldown.
Who has Vendetta to work with if he wants to try to dive this. Definite potential is here. Down Dendy. Gonna get healed from General though.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Might want to fight this. Doesn't have ult for another seconds. Chu. Oh, he could set up a beautiful Impale. He's only going to be on 1. Actually, that was a weird interaction with the Swashbuckle. We're going to attempt to get away here. Beautiful LSA stolen from Mind Control. Into the Lycan ult. Will he be able to get away? Yes! It'll be close to... Oh, General with the last Impetus.
Is under attack.
Jesus, man. NaVi is relentless here in the bot lane.
They can't let up at all. They know that. Ursa has no items. He's still trying to get towards that Blink Dagger.
Oh, the Spike Carapace is going to set up the stun. And GH drops to the deck again.
Hey, now 2, 5, and 3. So far down on the net worth.
Yeah, it's looking pretty rough for Liquid early on here. Miracle, level 8 right now in the trees. He's going to be spotted, though. They're going to block it again. General and company should be able to clean him up nicely, and the tier 2 in addition. Right, and it's ballooned to a 12K net worth lead. Matoma Man sitting on the Mask of Madness. Can buy the Blink right now if he wants. He's gonna get a nice shackle. Highly doubt it, though. And yeah, Blink Dagger officially picked up. Shan, not for a while here.
You have the Influence now finished up as well, so I'm sure they would love to maybe get used to these snakes. You're playing this Shaman, you're just begging.
Okay, dead Ruby. Seen that before, Matoma Man.
This is the Blink
Chase
reveal.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. That's not what you want.
No, not the dream. General's just going back in. Yeah, cool. Great. Got my catapult.
Not? He's got DD, he's got drums, he's super
He's making
fast.
the space in the mid lane. Seneco's smoked up, he's gonna snake top.
A snake it?
He's snaking.
Level 1 Serpent. I mean, this is only 17 minutes in the game. This feels like we're...
This looks like it's a
Getting
mid-bait
into
where you think that they're all hiding behind General, when really he's just the only one here. And they're all about to show top. In fact, they don't even have to. Lycan does so much damage on his own that they don't know which hero they're behind.
And no Serpent Wards needed. It's going to be a freebie for NaVi. Of course, we've seen time and time again, trying to go high ground against certain lineups. How does Liquid fare in the high ground defense?
I mean, the Rolling Thunder is pretty sweet, but once you get down to that low ground, there's not much stuff to bounce off of, especially in the mid lane.
Yeah, that's a good. Here comes the wards. A lot of pressure being applied to this tier 3 tower.
Oh, and he got the shock off before Rubik could
He's on the other side of the map right now. Chu jumps in with the spike carapace into the impale. Ursa, LSA. Does he get the enrage off? Another 4 seconds on that, but a beautiful magnetize from Miracle on several heroes. Looks like they will find Matoma Man in the end, though. Kuroki with the rolling thunder. Can he hit anybody?
Oh, the
will
kick
hit one
into the ball.
Into a couple of heroes. Shield crash as well. Kuroki's extremely low. The Dragon Slave will miss, but Chu with the blink impale. It's a 2-for-1 for NaVi, as this tower at the very least is dead, if not more.
Which one of these teams is undefeated in Midas?
Yeah,
and has like 12,000 moonbucks or something now? Now down to
It's the team that's sticking to their roles right now, I think.
That is true. That's a good point.
They get the melee racks, and Dendi and company are going to be happy with that as the Aegis expires.
Now, I would say it wouldn't be fair if we didn't mention, though.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. They have to random the first 2.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
The problem is you kind of have to,
Radiant's
don't you have to
middle tower
random?
is under attack.
They could ban to lower their moonbucks to the point where they could then random 3 heroes without going over the 500.
I think the worst thing you can do is random your
Dire's
first, pick
top
your
shrine
third, and then random.
has fallen.
That's definitely not the play. You have to random your
Amazing what
with the
you'll
ban.
find.
Anything left they could do? They could plant a tree
Oh, true.
in between the throne and the fountain.
Yeah. I mean, but think of it this way: if you let's say you get a couple of these bounties and you end up with like 600 moonbucks to 800, you kind of have to end up randoming at some point. And
Yeah,
it's
but
gonna
you
be
can
later
pick a
in the
good
draft.
hero first.
Right, you can pick the good hero first, but then you
Dire's
can't
middle
build around the
tower
random
is under
necessarily.
attack.
Well, you just
Kinda
pick
like a double-edged
Enchantress.
sword.
You just forward or 3 it. You know, you still get this ownage hero that
You just get a
dominate
super
with.
flexible hero.
Has fallen.
Rasta dies, by the way.
Dire's bottom shrine
Spotted
is under
here.
attack.
Like it?
There was also a quick Evil's top, it looked like, by GH just so he could
Is
run
he
away.
going Vanguard? Vanguard first? Tama Man?
Yeah, he's just building it towards
Dire's
his
bottom
eventual
shrine
abyssal
has
anyway.
fallen.
I don't think I've ever
Radiant's
seen
bottom
Vanguard
tower
first,
is
though.
under attack.
Rather than the Basher, yeah. I mean, against all the Necros and the Wolves, right? There's a
Yeah, it makes
lot of
sense.
damage blocked.
Absolutely. 140 light strike array damage. Hero has her talents have been just fucked with hardcore.
Yeah, they used to be amazing.
Radiant's
I mean,
bottom
she was the
tower
most
is
broken
under
talent
attack.
person at the after the first talent patch when she had that minus respawn and you get like 3 Lina lives in 10 seconds. That was great. There's an ice frog mid on this little sentry board. They're all dancing around on
Ping
like
it.
what side.
I can't see, Trent.
Look at it. Ice frog.
You're right. How
Who
cute.
just puts an ice frog on their ward?
God, his eyes are... Oh my god. Jesus, dude.
This is offensive. This is dangerous. Close your eyes.
Man, I thought that would be copyrighted. Wait, who made this ward? Valve ward.
I think so. I don't know. It's an
Find out
Immortal.
after this
Maybe
game.
it
A
is.
very important question that needs
Yeah.
NaVi
Tough.
amalgamate towards the mid lane.
Everything online except Vendetta.
And that is the level... Oh, only level 1 server wars.
It's early, man.
So late in the game. I know. Pretty crazy, Kuroki. Swashbuckle. He's gonna... Oh my god, Matamba. Jesus, that imp
Oh,
is
this
just
is so
completely
awkward now
destroyed.
because there's no shrine. So it's like, what do I do? He has to go all the way back to the fountain. Think about how much difference there is with a shrine for a hero like Enchantress now. That's so huge.
General, this is why Enchantress is banned every single game. Look at this.
Oh, look at this range.
With the Hurricane Pike Miracle. Oh my god, he barely lives. Less than 50 HP. Gets the Urn up. Laguna Blade on the mind control. Not enough to actually get a kill. There's the turnaround onto Matoma Man himself. Still at half HP. Still has Enrage as well. Crystallize still in Lycan form. Everybody from Liquid is super low right now. But a beautiful Magnetize on the entirety of NaVi. This might have to force them back.
Yep, then he's going home. They're all starting to fade away. In terms of their, like, I guess, survivability and whatnot for like the Radiant side, it's a bit scary. They don't really have that many defensive items, right? You have like Invis and you have like general skill stuff between Shadowblade, Vendetta, maybe just Untouchable and the Nature's Attendants, but they don't have a lot of sustainability from items, really. They have like Vlad's, but that doesn't help that much when you're sieging. So if they just keep spamming like that, especially when you have the double javelins, like if you get off a couple good swashbuckles, you might just be able to knock back their whole team, making it possible for them to approach the high ground. Because it's very scary against Magnetize, and even though GH has had an extremely rough game, there is still some danger from Requiem.
Good network.
Why not just
The
wait
top
till Rogue,
4
right?
heroes
Just spawned.
for NaVi on top right now. You're right. What's up?
They have
She's
level
available.
2 snakes and 15 as well. They could use that if they want.
I don't think they bother wasting it.
Only as long as they can see the Dire, which they can, because it's a very nice ward inside their base. There's no reason to drop the snakes.
I would agree with that. Of course, one thing that Liquid have.
Oh, look at this. They have a Wolf Scouting Kuro too. Very nice.
They do have his Kuroki. Yeah, you're right. With this, Kuroki won't be able to get off in all likelihood in an initiation with that rolling thunder pit. One of the best skills, I would say, for the pit area. But it'll be a freebie for NaVi at the end. As Crystallize takes the cheese.
They're not going to leave it though.
That's true. That could have been some bucks for them.
Look at those wards in the base too. They could have at least tried it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They have a minute left to plant a tree.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
No one has
anybody
a
have a branch? No. They're not looking for the.
No Moonbucks.
Here,
for
looking
now.
the blade onto Earth Spirit. Miracle's in a lot of trouble. Kuroki gets a beautiful 4-man rolling thunder. He's going to continue onto Chu as well. Dendi, looks like he tries to go for the Shadow Fiend. And the wards are placed just for him. No buyback for GH. That's crystallized with that Necro Book. And General,
send them back.
He's pretty deep here. Better be careful. Gets the Hurricane Pike off though. Shackle shot, or Shackle onto Ursa right now. And
General
that's going to be an
back.
easy kill. 3 for 1, and yeah, you're right. The buyback comes through.
He died to the tier 4.
This just feels like... Oh, they planted the tree, my friend. They got
Oh,
it.
hey, very well done. Went to
Alright.
the shop and got it. Good work, Seneko.
You don't need to say that, I don't think. I don't think there was an all chat needed.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Either way, looks like it is successful. Extra bounty coming their way. Plus 250. Did they get the big ball? I can never remember size.
I believe so.
Kuroki, all right. He could go right through the racks. You were incorrect on that.
Someone told me you could bounce off the
They
barracks.
lied. It was a beautiful rolling thunder.
I
That will
hate
be enough.
Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter is never accurate information. Crystallize and company able to take out the Earth Spirit. The Miracle on the deck for now. No buyback to speak of. Miracle. But some of them did buy back, and that's a dieback now. 60 seconds on the deck. Is NaVi pretty healthy?
Doesn't it?
Gonna be able to get mega creeps, if not more. Continue, actually.
Well, despite Dendi's best campaigning efforts, we can't award them the VIP bounty.
Yeah,
We try, you know, we try to be some good guys here, but that's good. That's very important. They got a bounty done. Thank you, NaVi. Took an easy
Well
one,
done.
especially when you're about to win the game before 25 minutes. Especially
Agreed.
easy.
Yeah.